eventually I do need something for power. So we need to maximize for a 13,000 horsepower is literally my thing. We're gonna be set the regulation is over here. It's not literally like this one before. And it's gonna be making something very quick. And then release the locos and move it all the way. So as you can see, the trains are powerful. And despite never able to be seen around here. Seeing this car or the rail car derailed, I should be might able to delete this and respawn the boxcar himself. But looks like I should have been able to refuse this, and I don't know literally why. This is making a prisoner bus around here, so I shouldn't be able to refuse this. And making them for one thing as well. We have the coach, and it's not the coach, it's a boxcar as well. With some kind of an Holden Wheats. And looks like we're gonna be continuing to go. And looks like we're ready. And since then, the train is rolling all the way into the cities of streets. I don't really think that doesn't have any freight support or whatever it is. It's not gonna be just the one thing to do. This is for an exactly the video it was. And for our 765 subscribers, we're gonna be making sure that the train is gonna be pulling some kind of a freight is moving a little bit. Now I just literally going to be making myself for an over 15 minutes of this video, and this is going to be the longest ever video that I just ever made of. As you'll see, the train is going to be going around through here because most likely since they won't able to see some kind of a big freights of all like these things before this is some kind of a stall things or something. It's not more just like that before. It's going to be literally going to be making ourselves it's going to be large, or the freight stop is literally over here. Or many more possibly that things are just aren't to do. Whatever we want. We're making ourselves to make things a little bit big as well. So looks like we're coming in closer, and this is how you return the trains. Is possible. Is literally gonna be making up so fast. But it looks like this isn't gonna be making throughout for further notice, and we're heading all the way out into the Crème Republic. So as I think they say that PC viewers that I just hold Shift and press P. That enables the camera mode about for just well, and because it was literally cringe to get moved, that you're just absolutely filming as well. So if I just press M, the cinematic mode has just turns off all the GUIs, and probably not all of them that I just literally say we got any kinds of these boxcars and won ourselves for many. The open hoppers or the covered hoppers is literally making itself not for very sure. It's literally gonna be doing for the fastest acceleration. I'm not sure. This is the fastest acceleration where there are empty loads or as well. So we're possibly gonna be making for around for the realistic simulations put it on. Because I just despite I look into this train is gonna be going all the way up into some kind of a little bit of mistake. This is the layout without any assets and terrain support as well. So even before that doesn't gonna be literally to do so, the train is literally gonna be going all the way up here, and I feel something stressful. Now it's gonna be very going over here as well. And how many loads of the freight it is? Somebody need help? Nothing. It's going to be going all the way up here. As the train continues to go up, it looks like that doesn't make it ourselves for a little bit modern. And because of this only one, so this feels nothing but stressful before this. And before that doesn't going to be literally know why. I may be pretty sure, and that for the slot number 5 is finally going to be access to make it sure that the jelly forest is literally bee-like. And going all the way up here is literally ourselves, that the freight is literally going to be hitting ourselves all the way up here. So the big train, of course, is going to be surviving anything as well. So before it's going to be arrive at over 10 minutes time, this is going to be very late as well. As before, that doesn't even matter. Even worse, not of all times is going to be literally the pass around station. We eventually removed this station over here, and exactly how no matter isn't going to be making such very sense. Now overall, I just literally made my stations. But literally going to be most importantly the station of this. One thing before this, crossing the bridge isn't going to be a little bit satisfied because I'm making changes of the bridge later on. So as I just seen for this, making the big freights is literally going to be coming up. As you can see, that I just going to be pulling our model as I can using around the gap fill. This is where you can customize the build or the gap fill as even possible. And I'm afraid the train has got to be derailed. It has been derailed for so much. And so it must be the tender who just made an accident or just literally won. So we just eventually deleted. And as the nickel plate road is going to be itself backed up as well, I wasn't able to make it find it out that I just literally spawn all the way big as possible. And I'm more than able to be sure that the train is going to be headed out backwards, and I'm probably going to be making up for this 50% per throttle. Isn't that just a little bit itself for one truly worse as well? I just literally hold the caps lock throughout for one thing. So as you may see this, the chat filter has changed already before the update comes. And I just literally going to be making for exactly how the train should be able to stop for sure, and I should be able to make things even possible after some kind of a freight has literally completely stopped as well. So we're gonna be turning all the headlights on just when I was confused. And looks like the train is gonna be, looks like we're gonna be closing in as the train literally tries to make ourselves for a full throttle, and I think the train is gonna be coming in too fast. And then the couple is literally on, and then we're on our way to 65% or 55% per throttle, because it looks like we're almost at the end before I slightly will be able to the end of this video for sure. The train is going to be coming all the way quickly as possible. So I never to be sure that those empty kinds of loads before this isn't literally going to be making around for one staff for over here is making for a little bit of one mistake. The tender it is ruins itself for once, and because of this only one thing, this is a tragic strategy to get around for this some kind of one locomotive, and who all handles everything at once. So I probably need a stronger steam engine as well. Now look how the freights are floating in the air with some kind of a dream express like them, so as I'm probably making sure that the train is flying imaginably as I just look at it around itself. So the locomotive is going to be making itself for very gone too long. So we're going to be head on to the full stop into for a little bit itself before we're going to be end of this video. So I'm probably not sure. It's been over 20 minutes to 30 minutes of today's video. Most importantly, the Nickel Plate Road 765 is going to be on our way completely. So we're going to be hearing the whistle throughout for itself for the Scenic ocean roads himself for mind. So we'll be hearing around for many more things as well. As a train comes through, we'll be hearing the whistle. But that's true, and most likely that hearing this audio sounds literally gonna be for one same as some kind of this video since 2011. So we got for our big box cars and a little bit of our hoppers as well. So many more like these things, and that's the rest of the freights as well. We're not gonna be stopping here. We're gonna be stopping outside of the station when we pass. But whenever before, this isn't going to be very quickly. Before that the train is going to be derailed at this one time, as before that the train is going to be for one itself. I really don't think that the train is going to be derailed, because, but then it wasn't going to be literally for this only like this thing as well. And so the tender is going to be derailed off the line, and it's not going to be really possible. So let's just literally stop over here, and this is not going to be very stratified, or this is satisfied to get around for these all big rails, and we're not going to be making sure how, unfortunately, to get itself will manage to 50% per throttle. And we're gonna be seeing around for the scenic view, and just like I just literally making for, no, this isn't literally gonna be making itself worse. Now I just started able to be spamming some horning of whistles, and probably for a horned the whistles, and probably it's gonna be making for very much no sense at all. So the train is gonna be literally to do so, and so the tender. I really think this isn't gonna be making for very much safe, but looks like even ourselves that isn't gonna be making on the line itself off. That I should be able to fix itself for to do. And what I just tried to save is I'm going to be to maximize the throttle as well. As you can see, the people of the Crème Republic is going to be seeing the 765, the freight locomotive. Once I just literally tried to see the train, we're gonna be whistling up as well. I'm not doing for itself cringe itself, which will do for its long time. As you can see, the kid says, "Oh, that must be for some kind of a nickel plate road." But almost nothing as always. And I just literally tried to stop the train immediately itself. But to do this, it's more like it's just a empty freight, because it looks like the Crème kids is going to be trying to make itself slower than before. I wasn't to be able to refuse this. Before, I should be in straight for today's video, but unfortunately there was no cargo spaces around here for some kind of a rail yards as well. The big rail yards isn't just really exist, it's just only for passengers. But what about the freights that isn't going to be supported as even as possible? Now it looks like that is going to be the end, and let's just wrap up for today's video, and we're gonna be end of this video around here to see this right here for the day, because it looks like the train is going to be stopping by, and our next video is going to be returned back that I just literally itself to get continually. I shouldn't be able to get for a continue back, because my voice itself is literally is one. I think I just literally decouple myself, and because I literally might to do so, because whatever, this isn't gonna be literally to do so. It's not literally really fun to do this, and it's been over 20 minutes of this video, or under 20 minutes of this video. If you like for today's the video. That thank you for 765 subscribers. Leave a like and subscribe and click that bell for many more videos as we possibly that we heard that audio for just itself that we're coming all the way through out here. So thanks for watching and for all the support, and this is going to be Turbo Concept signing off, and I'm gonna be see you down the line and mini lads all later.